Hi everyone, it's early November right now, and this is a review on the variety Guava. That's right, a Guava mango. That's the name of the mango, Guava. Um, Before I get started, I just want to add a few things. I think this is more of a regular shaped one right here. Like it's just kind of nice, kind of nice shape, kind of round, but a little bit kind of flat on the side of each of it. This one's kind of a bit odd shaped. Not really sure what happened to this one on the tree, but this I am not growing this one right now. This one, or at least not fruiting this one right now. This came from a friend of mine, Johnny. Johnny, you're watching it. Thanks, man. Thanks for providing this to me. Thanks for the gift. So, let me get started on a bit of a background on guava, right? So, there's a little bit of debate on the guava mango out there. Um, some reports have said that guava mango, or what's being sold as guava mango, is the same thing as Saint Alone, which is a Burma Myanmar variety. So that's what they say, and some experts have said that, right? But there's also been folks that have said, nope, they're completely different mangoes. What is everyone talking about? The different mangoes. They're not the same mangoes. The guava mango is not the same as the Saint Talon mango. I didn't have much of an opinion on that until recently. So let me describe for you this guava mango, and then let me describe to you to another guava mango I've had in the past. So this one I would describe as a very good classic mango with a strong guava taste. Very sweet too. Has a strong guava notes, but it's in the realm of a classic flavored mango. There's no terpenes on the skin, like you're not getting any kind of resin, any kind of piney notes, or anything like that on the skin. Okay, and some of my friends have had guava from Florida has described it that yes, this is exactly what they had in Florida. That's the description of it. Kind of a strong classic mango, strong sweetness, with strong guava notes. Okay, and this is what my buddy Johnny has growing on his tree. Now, what I tasted in the past, which was also called a guava Saint Alone, was a in my description would be it was more closer to an Indian mango with some of the sweetness of a Asian mango, but definitely Indian. There was nothing, it's very clearly it was strong Indian because of the resin, very strong piney resin notes to it, very sweet. That piney note, that Indian resin piney notes mixed with the sweetness, and it gave it this kind of like guava finish. The difference with that guava, I would say, was like, it was like a ripe guava, but it had like notes of like a green guava too. This one I would say more like like a ripe guava. So, and then I was like very confused when I had this. So I reached out to some other group of friends, and they described to me what I just described to you: an Indian mango with strong piney notes and guava taste. Okay, so there is definitely then two types of guava mangoes going around in the trade. That's kind of just my opinion on it. You guys let me know what you think, right? What you experienced, or at least what you experienced with the guavas you have tasted. At this point, I'm a bit confused, right? I always thought it was the same thing. So far it doesn't seem like it's apparently not the same thing, right? So that's my kind of guess on it. I'm guessing the one that had the strong any notes would have been the original Saint Alone, just because of you know Myanmar Burma's closeness to India, and they seem to have a lot of the popular mangoes seem to have some of the strong notes from India, like some of the same lineage. So that's my guess what Saint Alone is. The other guava mango could just be from somewhere else. I don't really know. So you guys tell me. All right. So enough of that background. Let's go ahead and kind of cut this one open. Let's have a taste on it. All right. Hopefully this is not too ripe. Slicing real nicely. Kind of like a mild classic taste with a little bit of citrus notes to it. All right, let's have a bite of this. I always like to taste the skin. This is very good. Very, very good mango. It's a classic tasting mango, but kind of ramped up a notch. It has a strong sub-acid note to it. It's very sweet, right? But there's a strong sub-acid note to it that you kind of don't get with other classic mango. I mean, I would say classic kind of even have lots of Asian components to it because of the high sweetness of it. Mild stone fruits, not a zest, but a kind of, I would say like an orange tartness to it, like more like a tangerine tartness to it, right? This ranked really high in our tasting, our group tasting. Skin's perfectly edible. No off taste in the skin or anything like that. No resin or anything in the skin. More just like a green mango note on the skin, but not like an Indian resin on it. I mean, I guess I could taste a little bit of the guava notes that people mention, but I'll probably have to kind of, it's very subtle in my opinion. I have to be kind of really looking for it. It feels more like a kind of like a Mexican kind of cream guava kind of notes to it, right? That's what I'm kind of tasting a bit. This is a very good mango. And this has grown really well for my my buddy Johnny, and he's much closer to the coast than I am, you know, a couple miles from the coast. So the fact that it does that well up next to the coast, and I mean, I don't have a Brix meat on this, but the Brix must be pretty high on this. Classic mango, strong, like a kind of Asian notes to it though. Mild kind of stone fruits flavor to it. If you guys taste any of that, it's pretty mild. I mean, what's left here? I mean, I could see that being guava, right? Oh, this is a very good mango, guys. Very good mangoes. But I don't know what to say to you guys in terms of finding it, right? I don't know which one's out in the trade. But I do know this definitely was not what I've tasted in the past. What I'm really surprised by on this is the high sweetness and the high sub-acid notes to it too. That's very good. Got high sub-acid notes to it. Still not as strong as sweet tart, but I mean, it's pretty high. I don't think I've tasted anything with too many, or haven't tasted too many things with this high of sweetness notes and the high sub-acid notes to it. Wow, guys, excellent mangoes. I just don't know what to say to you guys about finding a tree of this. I mean, if a place is selling you Saint Talone and it's selling you Guava, you know, I've seen sites that sell both, labeling one as Saint Talone and labeling one as Guava. I would say this one might be the one that's closer to the one that's called Guava, and the Saint Talone might be something else, you know. But yeah, there you go. That's my view on this. It's an excellent mango. If you guys have some opinions on the notes that you guys tasted in a guava mango before in the past, let me know what you guys tasted. Because I've tasted now, in my opinion, two different guava mangoes, two completely different guava mangoes, confirmed by one group of friends that have tasted one just like this from Florida, and another group of friends that has tasted one like what I tasted in the past from Florida. With that, you know, this is the more of a classic sub-acid notes, leaning some Asian. There's some Asian flavors to this too. While the other one is, you know, an Indian, pretty much closer to an Indian mango. So, you guys, let me know. Thanks for checking out this video.